Choose and pick the best one. Get it on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one.
Hey everyone. Today we're going to be introducing a favorite series of mine, Sengoku Basara. For those new to the channel, welcome. I'm J-Man. We cover a variety of shonen, gaming, and other series on this channel. For my loyal viewers, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video and want to see more. Sengoku Basara is a hack and slash character action series created by Hiroyuki Kobayashi and developed by Capcom that debuted in 2005. Similar to Fate Grand Order, it features a wide variety of historical figures reimagined in the most over-the-top anime style possible, voiced by the biggest names in anime. It's wonderful. Similar to Kinnikuman, this series is a national sensation in the East, but a slept-on franchise in the West. It has multiple anime series, stage plays, figures, light novels, manga, you name it. So, I want to highlight this series a bit more as other creators I've seen mainly briefly cover it and move on. Here, it will be a central focus alongside Kinnikuman, especially since both series feature many amazing games and cool merchandise from the same line. Today, as an introduction to the series, I'm going to be covering the 4 main samurai heroes of the original series and Sengoku Basara 3, as those are the ones that everyone is mostly familiar with. I'm going to be discussing their gameplay styles as a little bit of their backstory as well. The 4 characters we're going to be introducing are Date Masamune, Mitsunari Ishida, Sanada Yukimura, and Ieyasu Tokugawa. Let's start with the most popular, the world-renowned, 6-clawed, one-eyed dragon, Date Masamune. Date is an extremely popular character, and I'd argue one that even people unfamiliar with this franchise can recognize. Especially since he is essentially feudal-era Dante from Devil May Cry, voiced by Zoro from One Piece, spouting off cool one-liners every chance he has. I mean, does it get any cooler than that? He sports an extremely stylish design with a bold blue palette accented by white stripes. When you combine this with his eye patch, 6-bladed sheath, and thunder gauntlets, and very bright crescent moon samurai helmet, he exudes the energy of a real-life dragon. His gameplay style directly promotes this, as all his attacks shred through numerous opponents at once, covering large terrains of the screen. Isn't it cool seeing him rip people up with all that thunder? As with most of the Sengoku Basara cast in Force Sumeragi, he features a wide array of cancels that allow real free-feeling movement to the combat. All of this is enhanced by his signature War Dance, which enables him to activate his 6 claws and gain new effects on all of his moves. When you combine this with his ability to use multiple signature skills added in Sengoku Basara 4, Date becomes a dragon. He's one of my favorites and is cool in almost every form of the character. I hope we see him in a crossover one day. Next up, we have Mitsunari Ishida. Unlike his cool cousin, Mitsunari is a rampaging, calculated samurai assassin who can't let go of his hate crush for Ieyasu. At first, he may seem like his moves have fast startup and slow recovery, but he can actually quickly slice through his opponents while rapidly dashing by canceling attacks one into the other. This is done by holding down the attack button you activated your attack with. He will teleport immediately, allowing you to activate the next attack. He also features a diverse set of signature skills that are really useful. He has a Getsuga Tenchou ripped straight out of Bleach and a sweet decapitation finish. To top it off, he can also activate a rage mode. This rage mode is unique because you cannot directly control your movement. Mitsunari becomes a rabid animal, holds his blade in his mouth, and demonically dashes towards his opponents. He starts off with slow, But the more hits you land, you can really start picking up speed and going nuts. If you miss, he'll slip and roll on the ground. It looks kind of funny, honestly. When it all comes together, Mitsunari oozes manic aura and lethality, accompanied by a sheath of dignity and pride. He honestly is one of my personal favorites. I'll never get over him constantly screaming Ieyasu while tearing up the entire screen of thousands of soldiers just to get one guy. He's really cool. Sanada Yukimura is the hot-blooded original rival to Date Masamune. He is the definition of shonen, screaming his lungs out and fighting with all the passion his heart can muster. He is the young apprentice of the major warlord Takeda Shingen, always screaming, Oyakata-sama! In the original title of the series, it primarily features Yukimura and Date facing off against each other so they embark on their final battle against Oda Nobunaga. He's all about rapid attacks that cause him to enter a burn-up state, further enhancing his attacks. A lot of his attacks have a real wild trajectory and huge damage once built up, like a rocket just waiting to explode. When you cancel all of this into one another, he starts becoming a flaming Beyblade that can't be stopped. It's a lot of fun. My personal favorite attacks are the Twin Staff Barrage and the super sweet Weka that ends with the sweet Shoryuken. He's a super satisfying character to start lighting up your opponents with like a flaming dragon. I know I use the word super a lot, but I think that's honestly the best way to describe Yukimura. He's just a young, hot-blooded hero waiting to tear up the screen. Finally, we have Ieyasu Tokugawa, who was introduced in the earlier titles as a coward, but in Sengoku Basara 3, there was a big deal of him coming of age, becoming essentially what a brand new main character. Former best friends turned rivals with Mitsunari after serving together under Toyotomi Hideyoshi. He represents more of that classic hero archetype compared to the other three samurai heroes. He speaks with strength and respect, faces evil with humility, and rides around on a sweet-ass mech with shoulders crossed like Gurren Lagann. His design was what first got me into Sengoku Basara actually many years ago when I first played Samurai Heroes. So when I went back to the anime and older titles, I was extremely shocked to see his original state. I didn't expect him to be such a coward. Unlike most characters, he is a brawler, meaning he straight up hits his enemies with a left-right good night, featuring a metric ton of strikes, grapples, and throws that can all be charged. Also features an additional mechanic that allows him to transfer his charge between one move to another. You can start punching, for example, and transfer that charge into another attack and shoot it off like a Mega Man blast. Pretty hype. Unlike other characters, his main dodge is a weave. So you can weave into any direction and then immediately go into your attacks. It's wonderful. Once you start getting the hang of transferring charges, you can unleash quick combos with explosive finishers. Also, if you hit the taunt button, he can throw his hoodie on Jin style. Honestly, really damn cool. One of the coolest characters I've seen get a reimagining from their previous incarnation in quite a long time. Well everyone, that covers the four main samurai heroes. Sengoku Basara is a franchise that is booming with style, love, and substance. It has characters that are memorable, yet subvert the very tropes they depict. It's a fun franchise, filled with super anime samurai battling it out. We only covered the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this amazing series, and I hope you guys enjoyed the introduction to Sengoku Basara. I aim to do more Basara stuff moving forward, alongside Kinnikuman. So if you want to see more Sengoku Basara, more shonen, more anime, more gaming, more everything in general, make sure you like and subscribe to join the J family. I really want this community to grow, and I really appreciate you guys who have been giving me all these views and supporting my channel early on. Just make sure to drop a like and subscribe, help me with engagement, help boost the channel, and let's do this together, guys. Join the movement, because it is one, and I hope you enjoy it.